could hear movement in front. Hello, mate. Look at you. That is a monitor lizard. And, I'm hungry. Right, these things, if they bite you, they do not let go, so I'm just gonna grab a stick and see if I can hunt it. It's not a big tree. I'm gonna say that one got away. I can't climb that, that's too high. That would have made a good meal though. At least 500 calories, I think, on that. Right, I'm not gonna beat myself up about that. I can't afford to. I'm literally just thinking calories, energy. You tried your best, Tafts, but that's a whole meal, whole day's worth of food, gone. I'm burning at least 3,000 calories a day, and my nut and root diet comes nowhere near what I need. My body's now breaking down fat and muscle as fuel. I need to find more food. More importantly, I need fat and protein. The footage from the drone is quite eye-opening, really. The ability for me to go up into the sky and actually see what's around me, it just gives me so much more confidence out here that I can have eyes in the sky, you know? That's a herd of buffalo. Quite a big herd of buffalo at that. Buffalo, they don't fake charge. You know, if you get charged by a buffalo, you have to get up a tree pretty fast. And if there isn't a tree, you're in trouble. And they're not far away. Okay, I'm seeing an elephant. I have to say, that treehouse is quite literally a bit of a lifesaver. 10 or 12 elephant, about half a kilometre away. If I didn't have that, I would be really quite worried at the moment. The sky is looking ominously dark over there, which means I need to get a fire going, and I need to get one going quite quickly. I need to get some materials, get some tinder, get some firewood, and sort that out. The nice thing is it's Africa, so everything's bone dry most of the time. All of the trees around here have been destroyed by elephants, and therefore I think it should work. Let's do this. Thunder when you're about to start a fire is never that reassuring. The wind is kind of ridiculous. Pretty much no time really to hang about. Wow, the wind is doing it for me. I don't even have to blow, look at that. It's fire! Okay, I think I've got about 5 minutes until there's a torrential downpour. This storm though has crept up on me, and in order to make a fire up a tree, I've got to put a mud platform down. That was all going to be something I was going to do in a very sedate, controlled fashion, but that ain't going to happen, is it? Right, down to the river, get some clay. I'm just taking whatever I can. I can feel spots of rain on my back. Can't believe how quickly the storm has come in. Of course, it's on the wet surface, isn't it? Let's lift it up, let's lift it up. Don't touch the embers, Ed. It'd be daft, wouldn't it? That's a fire. I have a fire up a tree, I have a roof above my head, and the storm hasn't hit yet. Oh yeah, I'm such a happy man. Such a happy man. And it's raining. It's actually now raining. Not a bad end to a day, I think. Eating nuts up a tree, bathed in a little glow of orange firelight. Ah! The fats and proteins are going in, but I do need more than nuts. Man cannot live on nuts alone. All right, tomorrow I'm gonna make a spear or some type of fishing device. That's evolution, isn't it? This is survival. This is nutrients, and it's great, but it ain't fish. Monkeys eat nuts. I'm gonna eat fish. I'm gonna feast on fish. What I'm looking for now is a straight stick that I can use as a spear. And luckily for me, this place is absolutely packed with them. Right, that feels like a good weight. I need to focus on this end, and I'm going to use the natural split to my advantage. What I want to do is make a 4-pronged trident. If you sit by the river for long enough, it's absolutely teeming with life. For even though I know that I should stay away from that river, it's just so tempting though, because it's where the biggest danger lies, but it's also where the biggest opportunity lies. So I've got my spear, it's well balanced, it's long enough for me to throw, it's strong enough to last, it just needs to be sharp. It's without a knife, it's easier said than done. I think I could burn the tips just enough so I can scrape it away into sharp enough points, and it'll also have a double whammy effect of fire hardening the tips as well. Have a look at that. Look how sharp they are. I reckon projected at speed, that's gonna work quite well. Spear making, done. I'm just gonna do a bit of practicing with my spear, see how accurate I can be. It feels balanced and it throws well, but worried it's not being propelled with quite enough force. Also, from just doing the practice, these are splaying too much. I need to bind the front of that split, otherwise these are gonna snap off. They need a bit of TLC. The river is obviously this double-edged sword. It's where I can hydrate, it's where I get the water lilies from, it's where I can fish and potentially get an amazing fish supper. But it's also got the biggest threats. And to bag that fish supper, I need to refine my spear to ensure it works as well as possible. That's now stronger. I'm going to put a flu on the back, which is a type of flight. All I need to do is get a little vine, wrap it around the end, and it'll provide sufficient drag. Right, that's a flu. That is one of the crudest flights you'll ever see in your life. But it's really just meant to provide drag. It's so that the spear doesn't start turning mid-flight. Sorted. Everything is coming together. I think there's a much reduced chance of crocodile here because of the depth. No. I'm going to try just staying very, very still and seeing what comes. Ah. Ah. Yeah. You don't just walk into something like this and you're an expert immediately. You've got to practice it. It's another failed attempt, I'm afraid. And without protein, I'm getting weaker by the day. To thrive in this environment, I'm gonna have to think outside of the box. When you're unskilled, it's all about tactics. I'm not fast enough, not enough power, not enough speed, and not enough accuracy. But by making an atlatl and turning my spear into a huge dart, I could change all of that. It means I need to make a throwing stick, which, fingers crossed, is quite simple. Just need a crook and a tree. Okay, this will do. This is the basis of my atlatl, and you can see the shaft is slightly curved there. There you have it. All I do is seat that spike right in the back of the spear, and as it goes forward, it's like I've got an extra joint in my arm. Essentially, that's what this is. It's one of those plastic dog ball throwers for people with weak arms. Like me. Ooh, that's not bad, you know? That is accurate. My spear throwing skills clearly need some finessing, so practice time. Ah! Ah! Oh! So close! So close is not good enough, Staford. Yes! That's a fish, isn't it? That camera on a tripod is a potential fish. That's one bust-up spear, but that was worth it. After days of practice, I'm heading back to the banks of the Quando to try and catch my first real meal. This is quite a big tiger fish. It's just there. You can see the bubbles coming to the surface. Okay, I need to be super patient now and wait until potentially it comes back. Come on, Staford. Yeah! Look at that! It's a tiger fish! Oh my goodness! That is a tiger fish. You have to be super careful of these guys because they've got a bit of a reflex bite. Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. I've caught a tiger fish. Yes! You're only really an expert at the things you do all the time. And do I spear fish all the time? No, I don't. I'm a dad, I'm a husband. I'm on my computer a lot of the time. However, practice makes perfect, and I may not be perfect, but I've got myself a fish, haven't I? And a tiger fish at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Today's been a good day, and I feel satisfied because I feel like I've earned it. In the past, I'm the first to admit, sometimes I'm a bit jammy, a bit lucky. And wasn't luck today. It was diligence, you know? And this tastes all the better as a result. all comes back to water, doesn't it? That water, it's the most dangerous thing here. Full of crocs, full of hippo, terrified of it in many ways. And yet, it's my main provider. Water, water lilies, fish. It's my worst enemy and my best friend, all roll into one. Right? Stuffed. Totally and utterly stuffed. My final night here in Namibia, and there's a blood moon. Look at that. Maybe slightly indicative of the potential danger here in terms of potential for shedding blood, but it's beautiful. Very rarely do you see such a clear blood moon.